Hello, CK, I have a question for you.
You? Me?
What makes a motorcycle a successful product? Success I am referring to is in sales, in its own segment, not necessary it should be across everything. In a segment, in a class, in a category, what does it take for a motorcycle to become a success, to sell well, to be received well, to be accepted well, and the demand cycle continuously going? Is it technology? Is it reliability? Is it price? Is it reputation? Is it a brand? What do you say it can be?
Bosky, wish I had the perfect recipe for what you just asked. If I had had that, I would have started a motorcycle manufacturing company.
Well said, well said. I think there are a lot of ingredients that go into it, right? It is not just one.
Yes, I think there are a lot of factors that combine. It's a teamwork, end of the day. Yes, product is one thing. The technology is another concept. The people behind it, the process behind it. Just imagine if the Indian cricket team had 11 Virat Kohlis.
As it is, they are not doing very well. But having 11 Virat Kohlis, I think, would be a disaster.
So that's how I would look at it. I'm sure you will have a very well thought through response for
Yeah,
this.
we have examples abound in our market, products that have failed, products that have succeeded, sometimes to the buyer. We wonder, like, well, what's making this product tick? It's not the best in terms of reliability, it is not the best in terms of performance, it is not the best in terms of price, it may not be the best in terms of dealer network, it may not be the best in terms of spares availability, but somehow, somewhere, some products continue to nail it in the market and succeed. So it is not just having all the gizmos, gadgets, and a big TFT display, touchscreen, an app to connect. That doesn't make a product successful immediately. Nor will the spec sheet help. The most power per cc, the most bhp per kilo, the fastest acceleration, or the most sticky tires planted on the road, the best cornering, or the best wheelie machine. I don't know. I mean, or the maximum fuel economy and zero maintenance, 20,000 kilometer service interval. There are products with all these features, but difficult to find something that is actually the reason for the success or the failure. The ecosystem has to be good. And what does the ecosystem comprise of?
I think it's like three key ingredients or four. One, I would say the product. Second, I would say the process. Third, people. Fourth, to an extent, the brand, the image. What do you say?
Yeah, yes, we can broadly put everything into this four. And I would say the product comes last.
Yeah, I said in no hierarchy.
Yeah, I think we need the right people with the right process. There are some products where we check across the showroom in one particular region where the taxes are similar in the similar bracket. There are differences in pricing from showroom to showroom for the same product in the same state with the same applicable taxes.
Same city,
Same city,
same pin code,
same pin code, next to each other.
possibly.
This is where the people and the process have to come in. A brand has to ensure that the product is priced the same, the base price. Yes, there are add-ons of 1 million add-ons will always be sold by the dealers. That's their job. I will not fault anybody for trying to sell an add-on. It is sales. We all sell ourselves. I sold myself to my current wife.
Current wife.
Yeah, I mean my only wife. So before I got married, I had to sell myself to her, right? So we are all in sales. So let it not be sales looked upon like in a weird way or an unusual way. We sell. We are always. I sell myself as a good father to my children. So in a broad way. So it's okay to sell add-ons and everything else around it. However, the ex-showroom insurance registration, which includes yada yada road tax or a total amount. This should be consistent across. But that is not the case with many brands. And then many of them wonder why the product is not selling. That is in the control of the manufacturer to ensure consistency. So then a process at the dealership end. Yes, each dealership is different. There are differences in how people react, respond to customers. Broadly, the process should be the same. Again, that goes back to the manufacturer who must be responsible. Let's take one of the biggest brands in our country. We don't want to refer to any brand here in this video. We will take one for an example. Take Maruti.
Oh yeah.
Is one of the better
I think
examples, a consistency across
they set the standards easily.
their sales process, their service process. And I have known cases where when the pricing has not been right, the manufacturer has come down hard on the dealer and had the correction made in the pricing. So call a showroom, ask for a base price. Most of the time, it will be the same across the same in the same city, at least in Bangalore. Competition also a cause for that, right? If I'm going to call and somebody is going to quote something very high, I won't even bother to. That won't be my first port of call. I'll probably check where the lowest. There have been products that are average, good, but average in comparison of performance and value for money, but they are doing well because there is an ecosystem built around it. There is a faith, there is a trust. Yes, there will be naysayers everywhere, and there will be exceptional cases. To a large extent, product comes last. CK.
True. I remember you also telling me once when it comes to the restaurant and the food business.
Yeah.
You said you would pay more for the service than the actual taste of the food. I remember that.
The food costs maybe 20% of the actual cost. 80% is what the place, the ambience, and the effort and the money put into training the people to speak correctly.
Yeah.
That costs money. It costs money to keep people motivated, to keep them trained, to treat the customers the right way.
True.
We have seen products that are actually good. We have scratched our head, written this, and said, "Why isn't this selling?" And then we do a little more research, we dig around a little more and find out, that's why it's not selling. And then we have a product which we wonder, why is this selling like this? Why is there so much demand for this product?
Yeah, I still can't understand or can't, make myself to an understanding that this particular bike sells and has a 3 to 4 months waiting period.
And then we wonder why? What is so special about this? And then same thing, dig around a little and research, you see, the processes behind, the people behind is the value they bring to the product.
How the customers are treated, I think that's one of the key things.
How they are made to feel. There's one old saying, right? We forget what is said to us, we forget what is shown to us, but we always remember how we are made to feel. So, a success of a product doesn't start and end with the product. Product is the smallest. It is at the end of my flowchart. I would say, get the right people, put in the right process. Then even an average product can nail it in the market. I'm sure you've had these experiences, and some products come to your mind at both ends of the spectrum. A good product that's not really doing well in the market, an average product that is doing very well in the market. So, if you know of any such products, please put it in the comments below. Very curious to hear.
It'll be interesting to read.
Yeah, it will be interesting to read because I'm sure it will reveal a lot of things of our motorcycle market. Thank you for watching. Waiting to hear from you.